All right, guys, so I just received my Create Room Cubbies. I ordered two of them because you can see they come in two different boxes. The big giant, I guess, tall box that I have stacked on top of the other one on the floor is the one with all of the baseboards and side panels. And then the small boxes that are side by side in front on top is all of the totes and dividers and tracks for the cubby. So I'm going to be creating these. Can't wait to put them in my room, in my craft room, and share with you guys all the fun stuff. So let's get to it. All right, so I moved the box in my living room. So this is my living room, a little corner and niche. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on it. So I'm gonna speed it up for you guys. I'm pretty sure you don't wanna see it in regular mode, but at least it gives us a perspective of how long it takes to assemble one Create Room cubby. So here we go. All right, so we've assembled the base. As you can see, it was a little difficult for me. I think my problem was I was trying to put the backing with the labels on the back of the thing and not on the inside. So the next time I do it, I'm going to definitely just keep all the labels on the inside, and hopefully the directions would play true to what it was. That's why I kind of went backwards on my movement because I was scratching my head, as you could tell. The other thing I wanted to point out was it says that the middle is supposed to be screwed in at the bottom, and I honestly couldn't figure out what type of screws are supposed to screw in there. So when I do the second one on my own, I will figure that out. But you did see on the back, I did screw it in to the middle. So all of that is secure. So now what we're gonna do next is I'm going to open up all the totes and the dividers and figure out where I wanna put them. So sit tight. Hi guys, so I purchased these from Amazon. I basically wanted to see if these would be a better fit than the Create Room trays that they had. When I did purchase the Create Room Cubby, they didn't have any of those trays in stock. So I went shopping on Amazon and I found these trays, and they come with a bunch of different sizes, as you can see here on the front. And I thought it would be great because these are only 2 inches in height and the trays itself are 3 inches in height. So I thought it would be a perfect solution. Now the question is, how many of these will actually fit inside? So what I do like is how there is actually a bunch of different combination of sizes. So I'm trying to put these, I guess I'll have to just do one at a time because I can't do all at once. But essentially, so as you saw on the front cover, you have these little tiny ones. And my main purpose is to use these trays for all my trinkets and Tim Holtz stuff. As you know, their stuff is typically packaged, and I wanted to have the flexibility of being able to take what I needed out, along with using different sizes inside the tray. The Create Room tray itself is one whole sheet, and it's already formed into little trays that sheet was designed to fit one of these. So the trick we have is to figure out how many combinations we can fit in here. Now these don't really have anything rubber at the bottom. I'm pretty sure you could probably put something there, but it does have a little slit across that kind of would fit into the groove. But these trays don't have anything on the bottom. So just letting you know that. I'm trying to see what other combinations. Okay, so we get 2 of these size trays. They fit perfectly here. And then I have 2 more of these as well. And if you see the little kitty in the background, she's very inquisitive. All right, so here's my first tray. Obviously you can see we can mix and match these any which way we want. If you've ever played Tetris, that's kind of like what I use in my mindset when reorganizing them, because as you can see, I can do it like that, or like that, or like that, or I can take one of these out and use the small one, right? Because there's 2 small ones, I believe, equal one of those little tiny, thin, narrow ones. So I really like the diversity in organizing my trays with its little cubbies. So let's do another one, because what I really want to see is how many of these trays we can fill with one order. So again, we're still working with the same order. I did buy 2 of these. Because I only get 5 of these trays with the cubby. And so I did purchase 2 cubbies because I wanted to stack them on top of each other. So here is one big tray that comes in the order. And then I believe you get only 2 of the same size, but in a narrow format. Now again, you see how I'm just designing them how I want. And then we can use smaller ones to fit there. And I still have these available. And I can fit another one. So I now have left over 1, 2, and 3. So I think these are really a good fit. The other thing that I really like is that because these are 2 inches in height and the tray is 3 inches, if you definitely have anything that is a little bit taller than your tray, you don't have to worry about it hitting. Another thing I did find out is that because these are plastic, I don't know if you kind of can tell how you have like a little stopper there. It's mainly so you can, let's do it the right way. you can kind of stack. So I hope you guys can kind of see that. You do have space at the bottom. They are plastic, so they're not flimsy for you to maneuver and manipulate. So that's another thing to just keep in mind as well. Hopefully I've answered some of your questions. I had to do another retake for this only because I was out of frame and I want to make sure you guys see what I'm doing. So hopefully this helps. I will have another video to share with you once I assemble both of my cubbies, put them in the place that they belong, and then put all the fun stuff in it, you know, like all of my crafting materials. My intent for my cubbies are really to store my dies, my stamps, my Tim Holtz products. That's really my main essentials and the reason why I opted into this. I've been doing a lot of research to figure out what's gonna work in my craft room, and I hope to have a craft room tutorial for you guys to show you the before and after of all my tinkering. So sit tight for that. That is definitely being worked on and coming up soon. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me and to watch this video. I hope it helped you somewhat. You saw my struggles. I will tell you that when I was putting the side rails, I was having a bit of a difficulty doing it. I don't know if it's because they go a certain way. I did find out that when I switched them is when they went in better. There's nothing on them that tells you which way to go, so maybe that's something that Create Room can figure out. But I don't know if it was just the way it's constructed or what. Eventually, as you can see, they all went in, but it was a little bit of a frustration because I just wanted them to go in. If you have any questions on anything you saw in the video or anything of the sort, comments, questions, just leave them in the description box below or the comments below, and I will answer them as best as I can. So yeah, I hope this helps, and I will catch you on the next video, and stay crafty and have fun. Take care.